Alright, welcome back to the channel, people. I've been looking at like Twitter's just blowing up about this. Twitter, YouTube as well, bro. Like, what's going on? I think yesterday Fireship created a video on this new thing called Devin AI, which is being created by Cognation or whatever it's called, and people are assuming that it's gonna just replace jobs. Now, Devin AI is basically a AI full stack engineer, as they claim. But on testing the demo and looking at the demo, because I don't really think the demo is out yet, I don't really think that it is going to replace like majority of full stack developers, and more likely to replace developers like junior level, like entry level software engineers who just graduated maybe, because it doesn't really show, like, entry level jobs that you might get on like for $5 or $10 on Fiverr or Contra or any freelancing platform. Devin does that really well, and I think that for now maybe that because this startup is like really small, it's got its first series round, so it's still in its initial stages. So I don't really think already thinking that your career is over is a logical thing to do. I think it is just a dumb and stupid thing to do, and I think that there's way more time to actually get a proper AI. And I don't really think programmers will ever get replaced, like, at all, because now that in the initial stages, I think Devin AI will just remove all the entry-level jobs, because no one really likes the entry-level jobs. You don't really need them, because it's best to remove the entry-level jobs and only get the skilled and highly talented developers on your team, and finish the menial and stupid tasks like fixing a bug, or I don't know, changing a color of a nav bar, or some stupid thing like that. I think it's better if we let AI handle that. One thing that I love in AI is this thing called v0.dev or v0.dev, which is created by Vercel, which is very cool because you just give it a prompt and it basically generates you front-end code. So if you're a back-end specific developer who enjoys developing back-end systems like me personally, you can just whip up your own front-end in like 1 second. I mean, it's probably not 1 second because the AI model has to run, but maybe like, I don't know, 30 seconds you get your whatever desired UI you want. And I think that's really interesting and very useful, because if you're building startups and you do not have front-end engineers, you don't really want to hire some guy on Fiverr who does like a pretty shitty job. You'd rather want a dude, like a freaking AI. The AI would just whip something up like in 5 seconds. That would be amazing. So you can focus on shipping quicker, because you're probably doing the back end anyways, and shipping quicker and getting your profits worth. And yeah, and I don't really coming back to my thought on programmers just disappearing and being completely replaced by AI is a really stupid concept, because programmers aren't really hired for writing code, in my opinion. Why do you think we have technical software engineer interviews, like data structures and algorithms, instead of building some software? Like, we don't really. You might be thinking, dude, why am I learning all this stupid stuff on LeetCode? Why am I grinding these problems when I could just be creating projects and showing them my talent? Okay, you are talented, cool, that's cool, but they're not really looking for that. They're looking if you can solve the problem, create steps or solutions to solving the problem. That's what they're looking for. They're not looking for a guy who can build some stupid clone. I mean, it's good to have side projects. I'm not saying that. But in addition to side projects are in addition to your problem solving. Like, if you have pretty sick side projects, you have a pretty sick resume. The side projects make you noticeable, in my opinion, because the side projects amplify yourself to getting an interview. So let's say there's like three dudes, and one of them just built like this random calculator app, and the second guy, he built like, I don't know, he created Pong, which is pretty easy to make. And this third guy, he's built like a indie game which has made like, I don't know, $200. He started a startup, and which he sold for maybe like, I don't know, $20,000. He's created like a Spotify clone, a Vercel I don't know why that came. I'm sorry. A Vercel clone. Some other stuff. He's built some cool projects. Me as an interviewer, or me as a company looking at this guy's application, I would think, damn, this guy has pretty good experience. So he might have pretty good problem solving skills, which is why I'd want him on the team, because there's going to be thousands of problems that you're going to have to be dealing on the technical side. So they're looking for people who can solve these problems. They're not looking for some random dude who can build a calculator app. No. That's why we have technical software engineering like interviews. So I don't really think that AI is at the stage of solving a specific problem in a code base yet, which is why software engineers are there, will still be there in the future. And my other thing is, even if AI does replace all of full stack developers, DevOps, all the stuff, who's gonna be maintaining the AI? Like, who's gonna be maintaining the AI? Like, maybe they're gonna build AI that maintains the AI, but how trustworthy can we be on the AI? It's just algorithms. Like, anything could go wrong. I'm not trying to say like some some like movie like The Matrix. Okay, The Matrix is not a movie. What's a good movie? Okay, like some random movie where AI takes over the entire world. No, I mean, it's already taken the world over the world in some place. Like, have you seen The Artist? Like, I don't really think they've replaced the artists. I mean, artists, that's out of the picture here. But what I'm trying to say is, there's gonna be some people who are going to be monitoring these AIs. So they probably won't be writing code, because the AIs can write code by itself, but instead we would probably do prompting, like ChatGPT. Like, if you give the perfect prompt, you get the perfect response. So you have to be very creative with your prompts. So instead of writing your code in languages like Python, C++, etc., you're probably just going to be doing your logic in English or whatever language is in the future, which is mainstream, probably English. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Devin AI, the future of software engineering. I would just recommend not being scared, because entry level stuff like fixing bugs, you probably would never want to get a job like that in the first place. I would just focus on building your skills and making yourself really useful in the industry. Like, work your ass off, man. You gotta work your ass off if you want to get to this position. That's my ranting for today. I don't care if you subscribe. I don't just like the video so that algorithm picks it up.